hello. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on your time zone. How are you doing today? Happy weekend, happy Easter holiday, happy Easter in advance. Happy Easter in advance, happy Easter holiday. How are you enjoying the Easter? How are you coping with the holiday? Hope you're enjoying yourself. Hope you're finding time to rest. Yes, this holiday period, most times, is is a time that we need to schedule for resting. Okay, most times we work every day, go every morning, afternoon, evening. Hello, good evening. Happy Easter in advance. Happy weekend. Where are you watching from? Most times we work and forget to rest. We work forgetting that our body is stressful. So we work like in my Nigeria, we say work like Jackie. That is, you work from morning to night. You can't mind it, the impact on your health. You work every day, you work every morning, you work new month to month, weeks to weeks, day to day, and all that. From 5 hours, 10 hours, 14 hours, 8 hours in a day without minding the impact on ourselves. So most times holiday period like this calls for time for relaxation, calls for resting, it calls for time to unwind, it calls for time for relaxation, it calls for time to re-strategize, it calls for time to for adequate sleep, good sleep. Most times, even though you sleep, the fact that you have to wake up early to go to work is enough reason why you should be conscious of the time so that you don't oversleep. So you'll be sleeping, and at the same time, from time to time, you have to be checking your time to in order to keep a um, close watch of your time so you don't sleep too much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Can you say hello? Say hello. Where are you watching from? Thank you for the like. Please subscribe to my channel, okay? So I'm here to remind us that especially this holiday period, it calls for relaxation, okay? It calls for rest. It calls for relaxation. Hello, Chandra. Good evening. Good evening. Hello, I'm C22 person. Good evening. Happy weekend. Happy Easter in advance. How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? Good to have you here. Please endeavor to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for the like. Please subscribe to my channel. Also, don't fail to double tap to like this video. Give me a thumbs up, okay? So, like I was saying, most times we work from Monday to Sunday. We work January to December, and most times we find it difficult we find it difficult to rest in between. But I think this holiday period is a time that is necessary. You find out time to rest in between this holiday period. Okay, plan a way, plan your time, plan your activities in the way that it will suit you and give you a break. Okay, have time to rest within this and leave me. So give yourself time, okay? Give yourself a break so that you can rest in between. Have good time for yourself to rest, because let me tell you, nobody cares for you. If anything happens to you, no one cares. So you are the only person that cares for yourself. You're the only person that loves yourself. You're the only person that can give yourself the attention that you deserve. No one else can love you the way you do. So if you don't find out time to rest, who else will? Is it me that will rest for you? I can't rest for you, no matter how I love, even if it's your spouse. The person can't rest on your behalf. So, but if you don't find time to rest today, someday your body will choose for you when to rest. It's essential you find out time to rest, especially this holiday period. It's enough time for you to make out time, good time to rest in between. It's not all about money. Yes, we all want a good life. We want comfort and all that. But I'm telling you that in the midst of this comfort, in the midst of the money, in the midst of um, striving for a better earning, better pay, and all that, you cannot compare it with your life. Your life is the most important thing. Your health matters a lot. So if you don't find time to rest, your body will choose for you one day to rest, and you wouldn't like it. So it's essential you prioritize your rest, even though you don't have all the time, okay, for you to rest as a result of how the nature of your job. But within this period of holiday, we have at least Friday. Thank God it's Friday, and the Friday happens to be a holiday. And then we have Friday, we have Saturday, we have Sunday, and we have Monday. Especially in my country, Nigeria. I don't know how it's applicable to other, but especially in my country, Nigeria, we have Friday holiday, Saturday weekend, Sunday weekend, then Monday again is holiday. And then before you can resume work activity, which is on Tuesday. So it is enough time for you to prioritize your activity, prioritize your schedule, and find time to rest. Health is what you have to stay alive first before you even think of making money. Because if you're not healthy enough, you will not be productive. Even if you go to work, you'll be making mistakes. You can't proffer solutions. You can't be productive. You can't think of reason properly if you're stressful. And most times you are bound to make mistakes when you are stressed out. That is why you have to find time to rest, because you'll be worn out. You have fatigue, you have general body weakness, you have malaise, you'll be so weak that most times you even find it difficult to eat. And then sometimes you see some persons break down. It is not because anything is wrong with them, but most times it's stress. Stress, and the continuous stress exposes you to a whole lot of health risk. And that is why you must find time to rest, especially this holiday period. We have a long holiday period, so why not schedule at least the rest for 7 to 8 hours? At least 7 to 8 hours. Have a good sleep. If you don't have time, please, this holiday period, find time to unwind, find time to party, find time to wine and dine with friends, find time for relaxation, go for sightseeing, go for partying, go for anything that makes you happy. Within this holiday period, you need to give it to yourself, because you are the number one most important person. No one else can give it to you. If you don't care for yourself, if you don't love yourself, I cannot do it for you. You are the only person that can do that. And let me tell you this, our country, especially my country, Nigeria, a lot has changed. Hello, hello, hello. Do I still have someone here? If you are there, please say hello. Let me welcome you. Let me know I have someone here. Say hello, say hello, say hello. Good evening. Welcome to Live Chat with Ms. Boldy. So things has actually changed compared to how it was before now. Most times, of recent, there's an incident that happened, a true life story. A young woman, married woman, with 3 children. She went out in the morning after sending the children after school runs. She went out to pick some stuff that she sells. Okay, she went out to pick some stuff for her shops, and in the course of it, she fell down. She collapsed, and it was quite unfortunate that our country has gone so bad that we now derive pleasure in capturing incidents, videoing people, snapping, taking pictures without caring for a victim. Somebody collapsed, and the people around, everybody was like, I don't know this person. I know, but we are interested in taking pictures. Thank you so much for the like, okay? Please, where are you watching from? Can you say hello? Can you say hello? Let me know you're here. Like, thank you so much. You look so pretty. Thank you. Likasi. Please pardon me if I didn't pronounce your name properly. Thank you so much. Okay, so, eh, our country, Nigeria, let me open up a little bit. It's getting hot here. So, let me get some air. Are you seeing me? I'm trying to get some good air, okay? Some ventilation, so I'm trying to open up the window. Please excuse me, let me open. Okay, so I'm here now. So sorry, it's getting hot. I needed some ventilation. Okay. So now our country, a lot has gone wrong. Before now, if someone falls down or collapse, you see a good lot of good Samaritan. People will be running towards saving lives. Providing solution, performing, giving first aid care, and all that. But now the reverse is the case. Our society has so changed, has turned around that people now prefer to stand, do video, take snapshots, then post it on social media without considering the life of the person, the victim lying down there. People no longer value life. They prefer content. They are so much interested in the content they are going to make. So even when someone falls down, their interest at that time, at that moment, is how to make content out of the scene instead of saving life. So a young lady, a mother of three, fell down where she went to get some goods where she's for her shop. But it was unfortunate that all the passerby, nobody attended to her. Nobody attended to her. Everybody, people were like, I don't know her, I don't know her. And the brother, they were taking pictures. And the lady, before someone that knew her came, it was actually late. She was taken to the hospital and was pronounced dead. Of which, if someone, the people that was, it was just along the road. It's not like it's a lonely road. People are living within the vicinity. Shops are there. But because they say they don't know her, nobody came out to attend to her. And this lady was dying in pain, struggling with her life, with her breath. And people, we are so, I don't know what the society has become. We no longer value life. That seeing somebody on the road compared to before, nobody comes to perform first aid, to give the person first aid care. Everybody is now interested in the content, the video they are going to make, the pictures they are going to take, and then post it on social media. How do we get here? How? I don't know about that country, but my country, Nigeria, a lot has gone wrong. We now prioritize the social media post content over the lives of people. We no longer render help when we see people. It's not the first person, it's not the second time. You see people struggling, a lot of incidents happening on the road, and all you could see is people standing to take pictures, taking videos, without thinking of how to save life first. So that is the reason why you should take your life so serious. Take your health so serious. Take your health serious. Prioritize your health. If you don't care for yourself, Oyo is your name, like we say in my country, Nigeria. On your own, Oyo, Oyo, Oyo is your name. Okay? On your own. So you have to give yourself adequate care. Prioritize your health over every other thing. If you notice any sign, any symptoms, strange feelings around you, you don't need to delay. Just go to the hospital. It is better you go there, they tell you, oh, everything is okay. You have normal vital signs, normal laboratory investigations, nothing, no strange feelings and all that. It is better you go to the hospital and get that information that you are fit than keeping it to yourself. You will be having strange feelings, signs and symptoms and all that, and you prefer to sit at home and before you know it, a lot is going on within you. So prioritize your health. It's very, very important. Just like the incident I narrated to you now. If you don't care for yourself, nobody else will do. First aid, before now, people do first aid for people on the road. When they see people fall down, if someone collapse on the road or someone with injury, people can easily help out. People easily help out in times of emergency, render first aid care. People do mouth to mouth respiration, people do chest compression and all that. But now the reverse is the case. The society has changed, our country has changed, our community has changed, the people around us has changed, that they now prefer to do content out of the happenings around. People prefer to video the person, the victim dying. They prefer to video, do content and post online instead of caring for the person. Where is our conscience? How do we get here? That young lady is lying down now in the mortuary. She's in the morgue, looking at 3 little children and her husband. That is because as at the time she collapsed, nobody came up to render help. Nobody came up to render first aid care. Nobody came up to offer, to even ask what was happening. Nobody came to pick her to the hospital. The brain cells has just within a short timing, within 5 to 10 minutes, the brain can survive. But within that time, if anything more than that, it's gone. So within that the time she fell down, if someone must have come to give her chest compression or take her to a hospital, probably she would have survived. But information got it that information from the husband that she's actually hypertensive. Yes, she's hypertensive. So probably she wasn't monitoring her blood pressure, and she wasn't taking her BP medications. Vera, good evening, Vera. Good to have you here, and Vera, thank you so much for joining me. So pretty, thank you so much, Vera. Thank you. Where are you watching from, Vera? Please subscribe to my channel. Let's stay connected even after this live stream, okay? Thank you so much. Where are you watching from? Happy Easter in advance. Happy weekend. Happy Easter. Ghana, okay. How will I say? Is it Akwaba? Akwaba is welcome now. Akwaba, Machi. Thank you so much, Vera. So, this lady now, information has it that she's hypertensive. She's having high blood pressure. So it's obvious that she wasn't following up with her health status to know that her blood pressure has been unnecessarily high. So she wasn't able to figure that out because she wasn't checking her blood pressure. So it became so obvious that the blood pressure became so high, skyrocketed, and she collapsed on the way. And unfortunately for her, nobody, the passerby, there was no good Samaritan to render first aid care to her. Nobody helped. Hello, you're babe. Hello, welcome. Good to have you here. How are you doing? Where are you? Stay there. Please subscribe to my channel. Double tap on your screen to like my video. Angela, why do you always change your name from one name to other? Angela, my baby girl, how are you? I've been mixing you, Angela. How are you doing? Thank you for the like. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that. Where are you? Stay there. Please double tap on your screen, like my video, subscribe to my channel. You're good, Angela. Thank you so much. How are you doing? How is your channel? I've not been seeing your post again. Hope you're good. Okay, so this lady in question is lying down in the morgue. She's presently in the mortuary now. That is because she wasn't following up with her health status. She wasn't following up with her medical history. She wasn't concerned about her health. And the blood pressure, you have 54. Wow, that's a good one. Congratulations. My baby girl, congratulations, See, one love for you, one love, one love, okay? Thank you so much. That's a good one. Easter, happy Easter, okay? Happy Easter in advance, Bill. Okay. So this lady wasn't following up with her medical case. She wasn't following up with her medications. And you know, once you're hypertensive, you have to be on medications. Thank you so much for the love. This phone. I don't know why everybody is just calling and calling this line. That's just distracting my live stream. Okay, so you don't have to joke with your health. Change it. You can't change it. So what you need to do, one that is hypertensive, is to be taking your medications. Follow up with your medications. Periodically visit the health facility for checkup to know when your blood pressure is high and when it is within normal range. That lady collapsed, she's hypertensive, and she collapsed and she's gone, she's dead. That is because she wasn't following up with her health. She wasn't following up with her health. And what happened? She collapsed. And unfortunately, nobody helped her when she collapsed. You want to be a pop pop? Want to be a pop idol? What's the meaning of pop idol, Angela? So when that lady collapsed, nobody helped her. Every passerby ignored and passed her. We don't know her, we don't know her. And somebody is dying, somebody is lying down on the floor. Someone is gone. Someone is, you want to be a pop idol, K-pop, okay, K-pop idol. Okay, oh, Angela. So how is your channel? What name are you using on your channel now, Angela? What name are you using on your channel? So you have to be very, very careful. You have to prioritize your health. Eh? You have to prioritize your health and your well-being, because nobody cares. You're the only person that can care for yourself. You're the only person that will love yourself. You're the only person that can. Your bay one he. Okay. Why do you keep changing your name now? Please maintain, look for one particular name, Angela. Maintain one particular name so that we will always know you for that. If you keep changing, even people that want to subscribe wouldn't know your channel name. Okay, you don't know. Please maintain one name, okay? It will be easy for people to subscribe to you. It will be easy for people to follow up with you. It will be easy for people to know you for who you are. But when you keep changing from one name to another, it will not be all go well, okay? People will not even know it's you. And before you know, YouTube might even think that you're not real. You're a spam, you're spamming and all that, so that they don't remove your channel. So look for one name and stick to one name and work on your channel. By so doing, YouTube can also be recommending your videos, your content to others. But when you keep changing from one name to the other, it will not favor your channel, okay? So please just look for one name. From today, I don't want to see you changing from one name to another. Just look for one name, focus on that one name, maintain that channel, build that channel, grow with that, okay? And you'll see how you'll be doing better instead of changing from one name to the other, okay, Angela? All right, thank you so much. So the reason why you should care for yourself is because nobody else cares for you. So they get that into your head that nobody cares for you. You're the only person that can care for you. Our society has changed. We now have people that is interested in content. We now have people that is interested in content creating other than saving life. Unlike before now, you see first aiders, anything happen, somebody can easily volunteer and help. But now we have camera everywhere. People are interested in taking snapshots, doing videos. That is what we're interested now. People will focus on videos, pictures, video, pictures for content now. They no longer place value on human lives. So if you don't care for yourself, if anything happens to you, just know that you on your own, or your, my Nigeria will say that, or your on your own. So this lady I mentioned, just mentioned, She's gone. She's lying down critical. She's lying down in the morgue there. Because when she collapsed, nobody was there to help her. Nobody was there to save her. Nobody was there to even take her to the hospital. She lied there for a very long time. Everybody, I don't know her, I don't know her. On the road. On the road, it's not like a lonely path. It's within the vicinity where people live and all that. She went to pick up some things and people just ignore her, that they don't know her. And life was gradually draining out of her. She was gradually gradually down till before somebody that knew her came to pick her up, took her to the hospital, she's gone. And she's hypertensive, so it means she wasn't taking her medications. She wasn't checking her vital signs. So she wasn't checking her blood pressure anymore to follow up with her treatment. Probably she wasn't even taking her medications. Probably she it's obvious that she has not been taking her medication for a long time. And the BP, Vera, good evening, Vera. Vera, please subscribe to my channel, okay? Subscribe, Vera. I don't want to miss you again. Subscribe to my channel. Double tap on your screen. Give me a thumbs up, okay? Double tap to give me a like on your screen. So the reason is enough reason why you should value your life. Hello, Vera. Place priority regarding your health. Give yourself the good care, the concern, the nourishment, the attention that you need. Give it to yourself. Nobody else can give to you except you. You are the only person that can care for yourself. I can't do that. So how do you care for yourself? Periodically visit the health facility. Periodically visit the health facility for medical check. And then when you get to the hospital, if there are some health issues that you don't know, you will be informed and you will be placed on medications that you need to be taking. And secondly, when you visit the health facility, whether you visit the health facility or you have visited before and you have any health challenge and you are placed on medication, please maintain your medication. You just finished posting a shot. Oh, that's okay, Angel. That's okay. Well done. Please don't change from this name again, okay? Maintain this name. All right. Oh, then if you're on any medication, you're having any health issues, like this lady in question that I just mentioned that died, she's hypertensive. So probably she must have been ignoring her health. Thank you. I will try. Try, okay? She wasn't following up with her hypertensive medication. She wasn't checking her vital signs to know when her BP. I have to go and eat breakfast. Okay, that's good, Angela. Thank you so much. Hope you have liked my video. Double tap if you haven't done that. So it's obvious that she wasn't following up with her health status. So once you're hypertensive, diabetic, and all that, you know that it's a lifetime health issue. Asthmatic, except God's intervention and you receive your healing. But once you're hypertensive, you have to be on medications for life. The only thing you need to be doing is to be checking and monitoring it from time to time to know when it's within normal range so that you can skip your medication, or to know when it is high for you to take, or when it is unnecessarily high means you have to visit the health facility for management. The same thing with diabetes. If you're diabetic, you have to be monitoring it. Have to be monitoring, going to the health facility from time to time for checkup. That is because you have to be on medications for life. Except God's intervention and you are healed. But you have to be on medications. And that is the reason why JC Dawn, hello sis, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good to have you here. Compliment of the season, oh, happy Easter in advance. How are you doing? Hello, how are you doing, sis? I'm glad to have you here. Thank you so much for joining me. Okay, so if you are for someone that is diabetic, thank you so much. I wish you the same. Thank you so much. So for someone that is diabetic, you have to be you have to be visiting the health facility from time to time to know the sugar level. And then you also need to have the glucometer check. For somebody that is hypertensive, you need the glucometer. Sorry, you need a blood pressure monitor, the BP apparatus at home to be monitoring your blood pressure. Please endeavor to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that. Double tap to give me a like, okay? So I was talking about someone that collapsed. A mother of 3 children collapsed and no one attended to her, because the reason being that they don't know her until before someone that knew her came and took her to the hospital. It was already late and she died. That is because our society has changed from the era of rendering first aid treatment or first aid care to the era of videoing, snapping, content creating. That is the era we are now. We no longer place value for life. We no longer place value for humans. That is the reason why, as an individual, you have to be up and doing. Make your health your top priority. Prioritize everything about your health. Find time to rest, because if anything happens to you, nobody cares. You don't say, if I fall today to somebody, nobody. Like this lady I'm talking about, somebody that just went after school runs. She just stepped out to get some stuff in her shop she sells, and she collapsed. And when she collapsed there, it's not like it's a lonely path. People are seeing her. Nobody helped. Nobody cared. Nobody told. They said they don't know her. And they were like, this is snapping and videoing. Until somebody that knew her came and took her to the hospital. It was already late. So the era we are now is the era of content. No longer, what do you call it? And it's no longer the era of Good Samaritan, or people that comes out, volunteers that comes out to render first aid. Before now, you see people rendering first aid, doing mouth-to-mouth respiration, chest compression, just to save life. But now, the reverse is the case. People are more interested in their camera, the views they will get, the watch hour they will get. So they will prefer to be snapping, prefer to be videoing, prefer to do all sorts of things just for them to get content out of life. Okay, so they don't value the person lying down on the floor. Hello, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Good to have you here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that, okay? I'm glad to have you here. Subscribe to my channel. Double tap on your screen to like my video. So the reason why you should prioritize your health is because nobody cares for you. Nobody values you. You are the only person that can give yourself the care, the attention that you need. So if you are having any health issue, if you're having any feeling any symptoms, strange feelings around you, or unusual symptoms, please endeavor to make use of the health facility. And most times you don't even need to wait until you have some signs or symptoms before going to the health facility. So you need to be visiting the health facility periodically, because there are some things that happens that you don't even know they don't even present with signs and symptoms, like hypertension. Except you have gone to the hospital and they tell you that you are hypertensive. That is why it is called a silent killer. So that is the reason why you should visit the health facility from time to time. If your blood pressure, that's why most times people that collapse on the way in my country, Nigeria, will say arrow. Most times it's not arrow, it's hypertension. Or the person is diabetic and the person doesn't know. Either the diabetic and the sugar level has gone unrecordably high and the person collapsed, or it has gone low, the person collapsed, or the person is hypertensive, the blood pressure has gone too high, like this lady that I mentioned. She collapsed and the information got it from the husband that she's hypertensive. So it's obvious she wasn't monitoring, following up with her heart blood pressure. Probably because once you're hypertensive or diabetic, you have to be on medication for life to manage it. Probably she was tired of medication, tired of swallowing, and some of them will say, and they will skip it some days without knowing that the thing is gradually going up. So if she was taking her medication, following up with her health status, that thing wouldn't have happened. Yes. it wouldn't have happened. Vera, thank you for being there. It wouldn't have happened because she would have known her health history, and she would have continued to management. She would have been managed properly. She had visited the health facility. She would have been given some medications to follow up. But probably she's tired of the pills. She's tired of swallowing medical pills. She's tired of, or maybe she wasn't even following up to even know what was happening, and the blood pressure has gone so high. She collapsed, and nobody cares. Nobody helped. Nobody took her to the hospital. They were busy snapping and videoing. It's not only her, a lot of things, a lot of scenarios where you see emergency situations, emergency cases, and the people we have now no longer have conscience, they no longer have feelings for human. The only thing now we are interested is camera, videoing, content. We want to watch our is wrong. I keep asking myself, how do we get here? How do we get here? I don't know about other country, but in my country, Nigeria, it's becoming too much. You see emergency situations, cases that wouldn't have led to death, and the person will die just because the people around refuse to render the necessary help they're supposed to give to. So let this be registered in your subconscious mind that you are the only person that can care for yourself. You are the only person that can give yourself that care, that health, to prioritize your health. Nobody else can do that. So that is the reason why you should take your health serious, especially within this period now. We have a long period of holiday. We have Friday yesterday as public holiday. We have Saturday weekend. We have Sunday weekend. We have Monday public holiday before you resume work on Tuesday. So why not find time to rest? House chores will never finish. Abroad, once there is an emergency, anyone around calls emergency services. That is it. That is it. That is because their system has been programmed for that, and they have value for life. But here in Nigeria, the reverse is the case. Everybody is interested in content. They have value, and everything has been put in place over there. But here in Nigeria now, we want content. We want watch hour. We'll be happy seeing a naked woman or naked man, his pictures, his videos flying around. Meanwhile, we didn't do the help, render the particular help you are supposed to give to the person. We didn't care for him. We didn't render that help that we're supposed to do, the little assistance that we'll have given to this person to survive. We don't do that. Rather, it is videoing just to get watch hour. That is the only thing we are interested. Leave me alone now. That is the only thing we are interested in. Don't worry. Okay, so please care for yourself. Prioritize your health matters. Your health matters. Nobody cares for you. So just see it like you are alone in this journey. So if you have this long, please endeavor to take time to rest. It's not about money. You have to be alive first before you can enjoy the money. Yes, money is good. We all need the money. We all need the comfort. We all need the best life. Vera, thank you so much. Good advice. Thank you so much. We all need this money for a better living, okay? We want a good life. We want the best for our family. We want the best. But you have to be alive first to make money. And that is why your health comes into play. Your health matters so much. If you don't place value on your life, on your health, nobody else do. A lot of things that happen, people collapse on the way, and like in Nigeria, our mentality will say it's our village people. It is not village people anywhere. Hypertension is a silent killer. Blood pressure, diabetes do the same thing too. For somebody with low sugar level, if you don't monitor it, the person can go into a coma. For somebody with extremely high sugar level too, that is diabetic, the person can go into coma, and if the person doesn't know, he will collapse on the way. And you will say now village people arrow. It's not. There are health issues. Yes, we know that. Yes, we have those um local charms and all that. We have wicked people here, but there are some things that is not from any village person. Some things are things that you're supposed to do for yourself. Some of the death cases we record, some of the collapses on we have on the road is as a result of medical conditions that have been neglected or ignored. Just like this lady that died, I talked about now. She's hypertensive. And the husband said it was after she gave birth. So she developed a pregnancy-induced hypertension, which she never had before. So pregnancy comes with a lot of things. So she became hypertensive, pregnancy-induced hypertension, and that was she has neglected it. She hasn't following up again, and she collapsed. And unfortunately, she's gone. So if you don't care for yourself, is it me that will care for yourself? For you? No, I can't care for you now. As a nurse, yes, if you come to the hospital, I will give you the care that you need. People need to take care of their health. It's not always village people. That is just the truth. It's not always village people. It's not village people. Once I work in the hospital, and my present place of work is um thank you so much. Say thanks for the advice. Star Jesse, thank you so much. Okay. Yeah, I was posted to the rural community, and you will see somebody that will be sick. They won't bring the person to the health facility until it becomes so bad that the person is close to the grave, the person is critically down, complication has set in. That is when they will come to the hospital. And when you ask them, they will say it was poison, somebody charm, somebody do this, who told you? But by the time you diagnose the person, it is a medical condition, and by the time we start managing, you will see the person gradually will improve. But they will keep the person in the house and say it is poison. Now, a woman came to my health facility when I was on duty. Now she was not feeling fine. And from the her presentations, the skin reaction, yes, that is African mentality. That's just it, African mentality. And this mentality most times is 99% wrong. It is 99% wrong most times. It is not everything that is arrow or village people or charm or poison. No. Hello, thank you so much for joining me. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that. Turn on notifications to always be the first whenever I upload video. Also, subscribe to my channel. Double tap on your screen. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up, okay? Double tap. Like this video so that this video will go viral to invite more persons to join us, okay? Vera, are you a content creator? Let me also know. I know JC Dawn. I know she's my sister. I follow up with her channel. Vera, let me also know if you're also a content creator so that I can pay you a visit on your channel, okay? Now, it is not everything that is village people, but we have this orientation that is village, charm. So this lady came to my health facility. She wasn't feeling fine, excuse me, and then her appearance shows that from the reactions, the rashes, and the skin, um the look of her skin, it shows that she's HIV. She's a suspect. Let me say she's a suspect, okay, on HIV, because the skin presentation shows. Please subscribe to my channel. Double tap on your screen, like my video, okay? If you haven't done that, please give a double tap to like my video. Now, I was asking her, looking at her appearance, her skin, she was not feeling fine, she's sick. I was asking her what of her husband. She said the husband is late. How long? She said it's about 3-4 years ago, or 7 years. Now, yeah, about 7 years. Thank you so much for the like, okay? Thank you for all the love. Thank you. Double tap on your screen. Just do double tap on your screen to give me a thumbs up, okay? Double tap on your screen. It will give me a thumbs up, okay? Now, um, the song. Thank you so much. Thank you. One love. Okay. So the husband is late, and the child she had before the husband died is about 7 years. Now, when I asked her what led to the husband's death, she told me that it was poison. I said, poison? I said, yes. Does he have so much money? He said, no. Does he have a car? She said, no. Does he have buildings, properties? And she said, no. I said, so why do you think he's he was killed, poisoned? They poisoned him, because that is our mentality, that they poisoned him. She said no, and I said, so if he doesn't have this, we nurses in the hospital, you see a lot of this. So in the course of counseling your patients, your clients, you hear a lot of things. So I asked, so how do you think that your husband doesn't have money, he doesn't have any property, he doesn't have any building, and you think they poisoned? She said yes, because when he died, that all his body was he was sick for some time, or he was sick for a very long time. And I started asking her based on the signs and symptoms of HIV. Does he have this one? Does he have rash? He say yes. Does he have cough? Say yes. Does he have um was he emaciating? She said yes. Was he doing this? She said yes. That's okay. Now she said it's a similar symptom that she has. Now our investigation confirmed that she is HIV positive. Yes, HIV positive. So I was asking her, your husband that died, was he also having similar symptoms like this? She said yes, it's the same way he became sick, and that is why she's scared, so that she will not die. She's afraid. I said, oh. And now from the investigation of the test that you're HIV positive. After telling her, she said yes. So don't you think that is the same thing that happened to you that happened to your husband, and maybe he infected you, and it's just fortunately for her, hers is just manifesting of this of recent, but the man died years back. So, but hers was there. She never knew. So she was like, she never knew that they thought it was poison. And it wasn't only her. A lot of person had that mentality. Any swollen feet is poison. They charm him. Anybody that collapsed and died is poison. They charm him without considering the health status. Did you go to the hospital to check the person? Said no. Was he taken to the hospital? No. Was there any diagnosis made? Say no. But they concluded it was poison. So it is not everything that is poison. Some death are medical condition. Some person sleeps, on their sleep they pass out. They die from their sleep. It is not because sometimes it's not the case of charm or poison. Sometimes it's cardiac arrest. Sometimes it's heart attack. Sometimes it's cardiac failure. A lot of things can lead to death from the sleep, and not somebody. It's not everything that is arrow. Yes, we know Africa, such thing exists, but it's not everything. 99% of the time, it is health issues. You can only rule out um, a health health status of the person. You can only rule out that it was charm that killed the person when you have fulfilled or done all the investigations to show that the person actually doesn't have any medical condition. Yes, we have seen such cases like that too, that every test that being done, everything is perfect, everything is within normal range, everything is within normal regions, and all that the person is okay, everything, but the person is dying gradually. We don't rule out that fact. And such case will tell you that this is beyond medical, so you need to go for spiritual aspect of it. It happens. But most times, what we ignore is the health aspect of the person. So if you don't care for yourself, nobody will do that. You have to prioritize your health, place value on your health, periodically visit the health facility. If you're sick on any if you're having any health issues, and let me say health challenges like hypertension, diabetes, asthma, you have to be on medications. Follow up with your medications and periodically visit the health facility to know the health status. Don't just say he's hypertensive, she's hypertensive, so your medications, you will stop there. And there's a time you get to some level with your medication that that medication might not be working properly for you. As such, what will you do? You need to be reviewed and placed on other drugs, because the ones you're taking might be resistant to you now, because your system has been so adjusted to it, okay, that they don't work for you again. So when things like that happen, you should visit the health facility. And if you don't visit the health facility, you won't know. You will keep saying, I've been on medication, I'm taking your medication, I'm taking my medication, and things are going wrong in your system. The one you're taking is not working out. And most times it is not the medication that is not working for you. Most times it is you, the way you take the medication, that's a problem. Probably you're not following up with it. You're not following up with your prescription. You don't keep to the timing. You don't keep to the dosage. So how will they expect it to work for you? Some person get tired and say, I'm tired of taking this medication, and they just leave it. And you expect the medication to be effective. No. So your health matters. Health is wealth. Health is wealth. So if you have to live wealthy, you have to be healthy enough to enjoy your wealth. You can't be wealthy when you are servicing your entire life with your resources. So in order for you to stay healthy and enjoy your resources, it's for you to stay wealthy and enjoy your resources, you have to make the hospital, the health facility, health personnel, your friend, periodically visit for checkup, for check your status, know your health status, prioritize your health status. Like the story I mentioned, if you collapse on the way, nobody cares. Nobody cares. They will be snapping, doing video to post content. The person is struggling there, and before you know, the person picture has already arrived social media. Meanwhile, the person is struggling with his or her life. The person that posted that picture there didn't offer any help to save the life of that person. It was only to snap and post. So one nurse once advised me like you are advising us now. Thank you. Thank you so much. So that's a good one. That's the best advice anybody can give to you. Hospital is there for you to make use of. The health facility is there. Let me tell you this: don't prioritize, don't patronize self-medication, because you know a lot of things go wrong in your system, and all the organs of the body, they are working, they are related. So headache, the headache you're having might not just be for typhoid, it might not just be for malaria, it might be a symptom of other health condition that if you don't visit the health facility, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know. Sometimes the headache you're having is just a sign of stress. If you're overstressed, you have overworked yourself, what you need to do is to rest. When you rest, you get yourself, you feel better. Yes. So it is not every symptoms that requires medication. That is why you don't just rush to any chemist or pharmacy to buy any medication. Avoid self-medication at all costs. Avoid patronizing over-the-counter medication. Avoid over-the-counter medication. Avoid patronizing quacks. Hello, good evening, good evening, good evening. Please, I'm glad to have you here. Say hello. Let me welcome you officially to my channel, okay? If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please help subscribe to my channel. Double tap on your screen, double tap to give me a thumbs up, okay? Double tap to like this video so that YouTube will notify more persons to join, okay? If you just say hello, I wouldn't know you joined me. So please say hello. I can appreciate you for joining me, for your time and for your data, okay? So, like I was saying, it is not every headache, it is not every weakness, it is not every fatigue that requires medication. Some of them are just signs that you are stressed and you need rest. That's why I started with this holiday period. We have a whole lot of long holidays. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 4 good days, 4 holidays, and before you can resume work on Tuesday. So it's enough time for you to rest. House chores will not finish. House chores will not end. Family wahala will not end. The desire for better pay will not end. Okay, so when you keep staying awake, thinking how to make money, how to improve your life, how to improve your incomes and all that, it's affecting you. It affects your health. It affects your general well-being. That is the reason why you should be able to prioritize health and wellness. Okay, make your health a top priority. Find time to rest within this long holiday period. It's quite favorable to us because it falls within the weekend. But if you're a health personnel like me, most times we don't observe the holiday. Our own holiday might come up any day, might not be weekend. Okay, I might be on duty tomorrow. As a matter of fact, I'm meant to be at work tomorrow, being on Sunday, being Easter. Okay, but you might not be a health personnel. Or even if you're a health personnel, if you work Sunday, like I would do Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I'll be on duty. It doesn't mean that my off duty will falls within the week or any other day. So we'll find time to rest. So same thing to you. Endeavor to find time to rest. Prioritize your rest. Prioritize your health and your general well-being. Don't trade your rest, your health for anything. Money can't buy life. Money can't buy your health. Money is good, but money is not the ultimate. Life and your health is the most important thing, it's the number one priority that you must not trade with. Once you take care of your life, everything will, and your health, everything will fall in place for you. So please, I'm encouraging you, prioritize your health, prioritize your general well-being. Make it a top priority. From time to time, visit the health facility for periodic medical check or for regular medical check. And if you're on any medication, please endeavor to follow suit with your doctor's prescription. Don't abuse the medication. Don't end it halfway and say that the medication is not working for you. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much for the advice. Thank you so much, Vera. Thank you so much for your time. I'm grateful, okay? Thank you. So, you can't buy life in the market. You can't buy health anywhere. So, a good health begins with you loving yourself first, because it's until you love yourself, cherish yourself, that you can give yourself the best and all it requires. So if you don't give yourself the care and the attention, if nobody else will do that. So health is wealth. Prioritize your health. You can imagine having all the resources and yet you visit the health facility, and yet you don't have you always you have health issues that will be servicing your money. That is not wealth. Spending your money on health, but these things can be avoided if you have taken cognizance of them from the onset, and then you manage them. It wouldn't have led to complications. But most persons wait until complications set in. That is when they will remember the health facility. That is when they will think of visiting the health facility. But it's not supposed to be like that. Periodically, there are some symptoms that will not manifest. There are some signs that will not be obvious until you carry out investigations. That is why you need to go to health facility from time to time. Periodically visit the health facility. And any medication, please follow up with it. When you visit the health facility, there are some things that you don't even know that is happening within you internally that will be made known to you. But if you stay at home and be managing them, you will not know. See, a lot of things has gone wrong in our society, ranging from the food we eat, the water we drink, the polluted environment. The air is so polluted, the food we eat is contaminated, a lot of fertilizers that are used in preparing it, and the water we drink is not pure enough. So a lot of things, we are just surviving by God's grace, because a lot of things are going on in our system that we don't know. But it is until you visit the health facility that is when you will know what is happening within you. So, like the story of the lady that I just mentioned to you, she died, she collapsed, and nobody was there to help her. She was all alone. But if she has gone to the hospital, being an hypertensive mother, she would have been given medications. If she has followed up with her doctor's prescription, if she has been going to visit the health facility periodically, she will have known what her health issue is. She will have known that her blood pressure is high. As such, she will need to take her medications. Or even if she has had BP monitor, BP apparatus at home to um, check her blood pressure from time to time, it will have given her a clue of what is happening. Most times you will get the symptoms of dizziness, chronic frontal headache, or migraine headache. But most times we ignore them, we think it's normal. It is a sign that something is happening within you internally and you needed to do something about it. Ignoring them or ignoring it from time to time will only worsen your medical condition. So please, I'm advising us, please know that in this journey in life, when it comes to your health, you are just alone. You are alone regarding your health issues. Nobody else will help you. So, what should you do? Place a top priority on your health issues. Any symptom, any strange feelings you have, don't hesitate to pay the visit to the health facility or contact your healthcare provider. They will tell you better what to do. Don't just ignore. Don't wait until it got bad. Don't wait until complications sets in. A lot. Someone else I know, very close to me, was having issues, health issues. I will call and talk to her. Visit the health facility. Go to the hospital. Go and do this. Go and do this. Go to the hospital. Go and see doctor. She keep telling me, this person say this, this person say this, this person say this, and you didn't go to the health facility until complications set in with swollen inflammations all over. They should stop thinking that a headache is only caused by typhoid. My sister, that is what we know. That is what everybody say. Headache, I have malaria. Headache, I have fever. Headache, I have malaria. Headache, I have typhoid. Who told you? Who told you that? Who told you that every symptom you have, every headache you have is malaria? Every fever you have is malaria. Who told you that? It's not. There are so many health conditions that can come with headache or fever. Even stress alone can give you strong and chronic headache. Loss of a loved one can give you chronic headache. Disappointment from a lover can give you headache. So a lot of things, a lot of health issues, a lot of the fact that the organs in our bodies are related is enough reason to realize that you don't just have to see one symptom, you commonize it to one particular diagnosis. No. Sometimes even a sign of stress and you find time to rest, you get yourself back. We want to drink, go and buy me paracetamol, go and buy me this, go and bring self-medication. Proven laboratory tests that you have malaria or typhoid. Obviously you don't have them. Malaria is not written on the face. Typhoid is not written on the face. It's only the signs you can have. And when you do the test will confirm they are interwoven and the symptoms are also interwoven. Most times the symptoms you have, you might think it's typhoid. It's not typhoid. You think it's malaria. It is not malaria. As a matter of fact, if you're hungry, you will have headache. Yes, now. Have you not had headache before? When you're hungry, as in badly hungry, haven't you had headache before? So when you have headache and you keep starving yourself, most times you want to fasting, like people that fast 247, you fast every day, or job. And when you have strong headache, you will not say you have malaria, you have typhoid. Meanwhile, you have been stressing yourself, or you've been starving yourself, you're not eating well. See, there was a video I did, was it sometime last year? I was so hungry from work. I was supposed to close early, but because of emergency, I didn't close early. And as of the time I came to the house, the first place I was entering was direct to my kitchen, and I was hearing voices. I was hearing voices because I was badly hungry. I was having headache, and I hate roadside meal. So I had to try everything possible to get to my house. And as I was entering the house, nobody was in. But I was hearing somebody talking. I was hearing somebody. I even answered, thinking that somebody was calling me. I made a video about that. So hunger can make you have headache. You'll be hearing voices like I do. I was walking from one room to the other looking for who was calling me. Unfortunately, none of my people was in the house. I was all alone. So I walked straight to the kitchen, was looking for food. And while I was inside the kitchen, I was hearing somebody opening door. I was hearing somebody calling me. And I answered. I came out looking for who was calling me. Look for the door. Who opened the door from outside? I entered. Unfortunately, nobody was there. So that is what hunger can do for you. And hypoglycemia is real. So, so it is not every headache that is malaria, is not all typhoid. So please prioritize your health and your general well-being. It's very, very important, because any day you collapse on the way, they will say na arrow, na village people. It is not village people. It is because you fail to do the right thing. It is because you fail to take notes or give more attention to your health. And when anything happens, they will be blaming people. You don't need to. So in order not to blame village people when they are innocent, what should you do? Visit the health facility periodically. So that's the reason why you should care much about yourself. It's the reason why you should be interested in your health, because nobody cares for you. So just see that you're alone in this journey and nobody is there for you. So I believe I passed a message to you too today. If you have anything to say, if you have any question to ask, if you have any contribution, you have question, or if you have any contribution to make, please, waiting so that we can wrap up. Okay, so I'm waiting on the comment section. If you have any contribution, at least I've passed message. Okay, from today I believe after watching this video, you place a top priority on your health matters. Thank you very much. See you next time. Oh, thank you so much, sis. I'm grateful. Thank you so much. I'm grateful. From my heart, I'm grateful, okay? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so if you have any contribution to make, please. If you have any question on health matters, go ahead. So I want to say a very big thank you to everyone that joined me while still waiting for anyone in case you're making any contribution or you will have a question to ask on health matter. I want to appreciate every one of you that took your time, okay, out of your busy schedule to join me on this live stream. I'm grateful that JC Dawn, Vera, um, Angela, everybody that joined me, I'm grateful. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you for your like. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you for the engagement. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Lekasik, thank you so much. Chandra, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your time, okay? I'm super grateful for your support. I'm not taking it lightly. Thank you for your data. Thank you for being there. Thank you for your support. I appreciate you all. So I believe after this video, you will place a top priority on your health issues. You will visit the health facility from time to time for regular or periodic medical check. And if you're having any health issues, you will learn to maintain your medication, follow up with your doctor's prescription, avoid over-the-counter medications, because also avoid patronizing quacks, because most times in our in Nigeria, especially in Nigeria, we like patronizing quack. We always go for cheap article, okay, cheap labor, which is not helping us most times, as it has led to a whole lot. It has led to the loss of life of a lot of persons around us. So please avoid patronizing quacks, avoid patronizing over-the-counter medication, avoid self-medication. And if you're on any medications, please endeavor to maintain the dosage, the timing, and the duration too. Don't just stop halfway, okay? So please, this is my own cup of tea, my contribution to ensure that I impart my society with health information. So stay healthy wherever you are. If you have any health issues, don't hesitate to visit the health facility. If you have any strange feeling, don't hesitate to visit the health facility. If you're sick, please go to the hospital. Don't just assume everything is okay. Once you have any strange feeling, visit the health facility for adequate treatment and adequate care. Don't assume everything is okay. Don't assume you're better. Okay? Don't be your own. Don't involve in self-medication, because a lot of things might be happening and you're having one symptom. You will think this symptom is for this particular one, and you will go around ahead to treat something else which is not meant to be. And those medications, see, some medication has side effects. They have side effects, that some of them that you're going to take will also lead to another health condition that you know nothing about. So I encourage you, please, whenever you have any health issues, visit the health facility for adequate care and diagnosis. Don't just assume and start treating yourself, all right? So the reason why you should prioritize your health, why you should visit the health facilities, because nobody cares for you. But the society we have now, a lot of persons are looking for content. They'll prefer seeing you, videoing you while you are dying there, and then they will video you, post your videos, your pictures on social media. Meanwhile, you are dying there, nobody cares, nobody comes to even talk to you. Meanwhile, your videos and your pictures has gone viral on social media, and the person that was videoing hasn't even come close to even touch you or ask what is happening. They'll prefer to make videos out of it for content purposes. So that is to tell you that nobody cares for you, and the reason why you should prioritize your health above every other thing in your quest for wealth, in your quest for better pay. Also place top priority on your health matters. Periodically visit the health facility for adequate care, for adequate treatment. Okay, so if you are just joining me, thank you so much for joining me. For those that have joined already, thank you for your time, your support. Please subscribe to my channel. Before we go, endeavor to subscribe to my channel. And I will also encourage you to stay back. If you are just coming, please visit as I upload this video. Endeavor to go back to watch this video. You will get a whole lot of information on the reason why you should not joke with your health, because a lot of things has gone wrong. A lot of persons are already in the morgue. I make mention of a case of somebody that just collapsed, and the negligence she experienced that led to her death. So please visit my channel, watch the video. You will get full details about the story and what you should do to stay healthy and to stay safe. So once again, I'm Nurse Bob D. I create content on health, Easter and Faithness. I'm here to say thank you so much for your time. Happy Easter in advance. Do enjoy the rest of your Easter holiday. Please prioritize health. Health matters a lot. So do everything possible within your means to rest within this period. Okay? Thank you so much. And do have a good night's rest. See you again on my next video. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that. Double tap on your screen to give me a thumbs up and also turn on notification to stay informed and also be the first to be notified whenever I come live or I upload new video. I don't want to miss you again, okay? I love you guys. I don't want to miss you, so endeavor to subscribe to my channel, okay? And let's stay connected. Thank you so much. Thank you, and do have the best of the Easter celebration. Bye. Thank you. Bye for now, okay?